YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. This is Tina from Mama of 2+5, and because I had such a hard time over the weekend with my videos, I am going to attempt to give a St. Patrick's Day house tour and work in the fur baby, work in my master bedroom that we completely redid over the weekend and work that in at the same time. So if you are interested in watching a video like that, just sit back and relax, and we'll be getting started here in just a few, right Maddie? So we'll be right back with you. Okay, we're gonna get started here. This is the view of the living room from the doorway here. And right here on the door, we do have the old St. Patrick's Day jingle bells. These come in really handy because Maddie has learned to ring them if she's got to go to the restroom. So God love the little crazy gal. But this is our entry, and I have a bench here and a rug for shoes and things, and to catch my purse and all the other goodies that come along. A bag for my mom's because she hurt her back and broke it in January. So I go over there and take care of things. And this is my bay window. I love this window. Right now we've got the start of some gnomes going in there. And there's old Maddie watching the garbage men come. And that's Maddie's toy box. And then over here, just some little things. The couch, the family, the wall there. I don't have a whole lot of St. Patrick's Day. I did mention in another video that I'm just getting back into the routine of decorating the whole house again, because my kids, Brandon and Kaylee, are quite a bit older. As a matter of fact, there's Brandon's wedding picture. I love that picture. I'm Brandon and Casey there, my soldier boy. And they've gotten older, and it just wasn't something I was doing anymore. I did a lot when they were little, so now that I've got the kids living here, trying to get back into the routine of things here. Not much over here either. Really just didn't do a whole lot for St. Patrick's Day. I didn't have much for it and just didn't do a lot. Now this dresser used to be mine, and it was in the master bedroom. As you can see, I think Brad's waiting to see if I change my mind before he takes them off, but we still have the sliders underneath it. But this dresser we're going to use to store blankets and things in the living room here. And so then I just took the picture that is usually here of Brad and Eddie from our wedding that sits in this easel. Added a candle, moved my plant from the coffee table to here, and still have my basket picture, my home sign. And then this little riser is so that we can have the VCR in here, and the main converter box for our cable. Now my E here, I can tell you that came from TJ Maxx. And the little house came from Hobby Lobby. And this really neat candle here was a fall design that came from Yankee Candle. As I've said before, I used to work there, so lots of Yankee candles around the house. I left my greenery piece in my lantern, but didn't replace the bow. So we'll see what comes next. And then into the kitchen. Again, not a whole lot in here. I have some ribbon that I want to put around the lids of these jars here, but I've got to find it. I put it up so good now I can't find it. Just took my Valentine's stuff off the coffee bar, but really haven't found anything to replace it with. And then I do have a couple of shamrock placemats here on my kitchen table. This is the table we use all the time, and this is a classic green apple, Granny Smith apple candle from Yankee Candle, and then 2 LED candle lights there. I was hoping to find some scatter at Dollar Tree for St. Patrick's Day, but I don't know if I missed it or what it was, but I wasn't so lucky there. And that's my baking area over here, full of all kinds of goodies. And then I do have, not a lot, because as I said also in another video, that my 3-tiered trays are new for me. I just got them in January for my birthday from my husband, so I don't have a whole lot to put in those yet, so I will have to work on adding to that. And then here's a little ladybug mini rose bush that my brother got me for Valentine's Day. He's always my Valentine. And our dishwasher, whose turn is it to unload notifications. And then on this side, I don't think I have anything. Couldn't find any pot holders yet, so I'll keep looking now that I'm back in the routine. Way too much baked goods. Eddie's birthday is on Valentine's Day, so we still have cake and cookies. There's my shamrock towel on the stove. I think that might be one of the only other pieces in here. And now in the dining room, I have this little lucky hat here. That's a leprechaun hat. Have that. Oh, nothing over here to say much. There's all my Valentine's Day decor from yesterday when I switched everything out. And then this is just our dining room. I have the shamrocks placemats, then a clear plate because I love the designs on them, and then a lace cloth napkin. All Brad's paperwork left over from last night after he thought I was done videotaping, and my china hutch. Not much has changed there. A lot came up missing, but not a lot was added for St. Patrick's Day. And I don't think here in the family room I have anything really to give you as far as St. Patrick's Day in here. This is Alex and I's favorite spot, so I made Brad put a shelf here on the wall so that we could use it as a table. We like it because it's a lounger, and the boys are usually in the recliner chair that goes with the sectional here. And then we have another family photo wall up here in the family room as well. And there's Alex working on her blizzard bag. And then here on the table, we just downsized everything. So, and that is pretty much it. Not a whole heck of a lot, like I said. So, let me get everything readjusted and we'll head to the master bedroom and I will show you the changes. Now this is the door walking into our bedroom, and here is the bed. Now, I did do a complete before and after in the video I lost. Please excuse the dirty clothes. Today is my laundry day for Brad and I, so it's about to overflow. Our bed used to be right here in front of this window, and we moved it then around the corner here in front of the short long window. And to kind of balance that out, we put matching pictures and a picture right above the headboard, between the headboard and the window, to kind of fill that in to make it look more uniform. And what's so funny is the "so I can kiss you anytime I want" is what Brad has said to me since we started dating. But we got our "Good Morning Gorgeous" and our "Hello Handsome" signs on each side of the bed. Our "Love You More" pillow. And then when you first walk in the door here is where our TV is still sitting. And it used to be right at the foot of the bed then when it sat here, but we left it here because of the Cablevision hookup. This is still exactly the same layout. Still got the TV, but I did completely change out what was here and just kind of made it look a little more romantic in here, with it being the master bedroom here. So, and then this, the bouquet there that I have here, this little vignette on the floor, the bouquet is mine from our wedding, and then the crown that is in it was the little tiara that I wore in my wedding. And then the candle is an apple cinnamon from Yankee Candle. The topper and the matching votive cup also came from Yankee Candle, and those came out maybe a year or two ago for Valentine's Day. Now the box, I can't even begin to tell you. I've had that for so long, but it just looked really cute, and the creams in it matched the creams and the roses from my wedding, so I just thought it was really pretty. And then the butterflies were for, in the bouquet are for our grandparents that have passed, and I'm a junkie when it comes to butterflies, and so we found a way to incorporate those as well. And my sister-in-law made that for me. Now here by my bedside table, I have a picture of Eddie, and then this shadow box that Kaylee bought for me as a wedding gift with engagement pictures. Then in the middle is a wedding picture. Then the white boutonniere is Eddie's from our wedding, and the rose, red rose, is Brad's. So those are in my shadow box. Pictures of the kids and I. Then on my bedside table, I have a wedding picture, my remote to the TV, alarm clock, my mister for my essential oils, and I'm sure you've heard me say in other videos, these business card holders, we put our cell phones on those, and it helps with the volume and everything of those. And what I love about this lampshade is it pulls in all the colors that are in Brad's over there, and I'll explain that a little more when we get over to his side. And then down here, this table type stand that I use as a nightstand has been around for forever, and I couldn't even begin to tell you where my grandmother got it. I tried to put a wax on it to kind of perk it up a little bit, but when I did that, it didn't go so well. So as you can see, there's some really dark spots on there. That's from that. So I'm not even sure what kind of wood it's made out of, but I like it. It's rustic looking and antique-y, and it just fits. Now this picture frame, Family is Everything, is a picture of my dad, myself, and Brad from our wedding. A centerpiece from Yankee Candle. And then this is my all-time favorite picture of my two kids. One day Kaylee came up missing. I was in panic mode in the morning when I woke up and couldn't find her. Here she was in bed with her brother, and it just looks like he's whispering her back to sleep in her little ear. I just love that picture. They hate it, but I love it. It shows I raise good kids. They take care of each other. Now, here at the foot of the bed, and here's another reason I love this bed. It has this gorgeous upside down tulip looking inlay on it, and there's one similar, plus these etched pieces. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And it's an antique. It's nicked up. It can look kind of rough, but I like it. And here's some of the inlay in the headboard. It's just beautiful. Now back here to the foot of the bed, I had a vanity in here, or a vanity-ish thing in here, and this stool is from that. So what we decided to do is to save the stool because I needed, as I told you earlier, a new dresser. So here's Brad's. It's a tall upright, and we'll look at that more here in a minute. But I had to come up with something to do with my makeup, so Brad remembered this was in the washroom. We cleaned that up. That again was on another video I lost. and brought it in here and put my makeup mirror with Brad's boutonniere from Casey and Brandon's wedding. We took my Sterilite drawers and put them behind there and stacked a jar of cotton balls that I use, my current lotion and body spray for everyday use in there. And then I bought this dresser on the garage sale site on Facebook here locally, and it said secretary type dresser. So I thought they were just saying looked like a secretary because it had this piece here with it being a secretary like. No, this drawer actually folds down and pulls out, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to use this as a dresser? Brad came up with the amazing idea to use it to replace my vanity. So we have all of my makeup and things in here, and then when I'm done I can just push it up, close the drawer, and everything's tucked away and out of sight, and you don't have the mess. It's kind of nice. Glad he thought of it. And the top of my dresser, and that there is Alex's corsage from Casey and Brandon's wedding. She gave it to me to hold on to, so I'm using it in Decor, our Google Hub. And then my mirrors, I moved from above my nightstand over here. And then the top of Brad's dresser, that's Eddie's bank. Got a lot of birthday money, so Dad's got it in here right now till the spin fever's over. Some motorcycles. My daughter used to work at Rue 21, and they had to sell X number of cologne to get decent hours at work, so we have lots and lots. Here's his shelf full of motorcycles, flasks and Zippos. He collects both. And then his ball caps, back scratcher. And then I set a bench underneath that and put my teacher Creed pillow on there and a bear that Brandon won for me years and years ago at Kings Island, when it was still called Kings Island. Our Mr. and Mrs. blanket. And this beautiful bird cage was done up by my sister-in-law for our wedding as well, and it was to hold our cards and things. So we put some LED candles in it, since you can't put real candles in it, just so we could still use it. And Brad's boots, I just like to use them in our decorating. It's motorcycle boots. And then this here was from our wedding. It was called a fight box. And you're supposed to write romantic letters to each other and put them inside the box. And when you have a huge fight, you're supposed to take them out. There's 2 glasses and a bottle of wine in there. And you're to use that then to calm your nerves, read your love letters, and remember why you fell in love. Well, we used it here just a couple years ago. So now it's just like a little bar for in our bedroom, sorry. With him being a huge motorcycle junkie, he has his Sam Crow from Sons of Anarchy lamp here, and the color matches in with my lamp. So we worked on that so that we could make it fit in here and not lose my romantic overtone. And he has his alarm clock. He has his pedestal for his phone as well. A wedding picture. Another of his motorcycles. That's his water bottle. I should have taken care of that. His remotes. Eddie's phone that he lost because he was grounded. Another candle hiding back there. Cross. And then Dreams Don't Work Unless You Do sign. Picture of him and Ezra. And this is me from high school. Alright. But what I'm really liking about the new layout of the room is how much bigger the room seems to look. It doesn't feel crowded like it did before. It just feels like there's Eddie. in his room playing his video game. Like, we have a ton of space. And this quilt was made for my great grandma when she's in the nursing home to keep her legs warm when she was in her wheelchair. And when she passed, it was given to me, and I put it on the corner of the bed for Maddie, but as you can tell by dog hair everywhere, Maddie lays everywhere but where you want her to. So this is the master bedroom redo, and I am so happy with it. And I just like the more romantic, laid back feel in here, and it just doesn't feel busy. Well, YouTube, I thought I would finish where I began, but Maddie has other ideas about that. So I'd like to thank you for stopping by our channel today and taking a look at our little bit of decorations. Maddie's even done up kind of cute there for St. Patrick's Day with her green pretty girl scarf on. But if you like the kind of videos we have here, please hit our subscribe button and the bell. And if you're hoping to see more videos like this, please just come back and we'll be happy to oblige. We've got a lot more to offer, and we'd love to have you become part of our family. So thanks for stopping, and you have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye.